The Mike and Tony Show is intended for a mature audience. Listener discretion is advised.
This is Dan Leahy, and you're listening to the Mike and Tony Show.
Ah, the great Dan Leahy. Always such a good soul.
Leno.
It's a secret mystery episode.
You are in the Philippines right now, Dollar.
I'm in the Philippines.
You are living it up.
Uh-huh.
Eating some good-ass food.
Yeah. Lots of lumpia. You're on the beach probably somewhere. Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Try not to get sunburned like Frankie when he went last time. It's been a long time since he went, but when he went there, he's got a couple of stories, dude.
Now, all of you are going, right? So Frankie's going too, or?
Yes, Frankie's going now.
Okay.
The only person not going is Jaden.
And Mark.
Yeah, and Mark. Yeah.
Who was supposed to be here today. But
Was supposed to be here on the mystery episode. What's going on with this guy?
this fucking guy.
We got big things happening this summer, Pierce, and we're dependent on him, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a Friday night. Dude, I've got 2.5 days of school left.
Dude.
Well, as a teacher.
Yeah, as a teacher. With students.
Yeah. It gets really easy after the students.
Yeah.
Crazy. I don't know why. That is, but tattoo's healing all nice. It's flaking a little still.
Yeah.
But we're in a good place. Told you the Sanoderm got water in it. Was that on the episode last time?
No, it wasn't. You told me that
Yeah.
when we were talking on the phone last night.
Yeah.
With again, going back in time, there was a hailstorm.
Bro, it was so brutal. Did I put that on Instagram? I did.
Your neighborhood here is ridiculous. There is fucking leaves everywhere.
Bro, I didn't even realize that. I was driving to work. I got to work, got out of my car and looked at the car, and it just had leaves matted all over it. Yeah, cars are fucked.
They have a bunch of shit on it.
Oh, no, it's hail damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Atlas. It's fucked.
I saw like on the news, there was like some carports over here.
Okay.
And over closer by DIA that people were traveling, right?
Right.
And their fucking cars are not under the ports. You know, you can pay for like to be out in the regular lot, or you can pay premium to have it in a covered lot.
Sure.
Or you can pay to have it like in a garage or something, right?
Right.
And so the people that didn't fucking pay for the lots, there are some of them where like their windows are all broken through, and like,
dude,
they don't know,
dude,
because they're out of town.
Yeah, I know. Kelsey's windshield had two
cracks,
like fucking shatters, like little spider webs.
Baseballs, yeah,
little spider web baseballs.
Yeah,
like it got hit by a home run or something.
Yeah, damn, dude.
I know, man. It was so crazy. A funny story I'll share here on the podcast was I just got myself a full, as we used to say back in the day, Pierce, a zip of the old Mary Jane. I had it for a couple days.
Yeah.
Cracked it open on the back porch yesterday. Got home from work, was going to chill.
Yeah.
Had a little bowl, relaxed a little bit. Didn't think a bunch about it. Came inside, hanging out with the kids, hanging out with the wife, having dinner, doing whatever. Next thing you know, I'm videotaping my backyard, which you probably saw on Instagram.
Yeah.
What you didn't know was that while I was videotaping that, right there, if you look, you probably could find it. I don't want to because it sucks. That fucking weed was out there.
The bowl was
everything, the whole bag, bro. It got destroyed. I picked it up. It was like when you get a goldfish.
Oh,
at the store.
dang.
We got the goldfish in the bag. It was shot. It was shot. So, yeah. Who cares? The cars are totaled. Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Luckily, insurance carries all that.
Yeah, insurance, and you're gonna probably get your fucking roof done, right?
I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna have the roof looked at.
Yeah.
Definitely siding again. Second time that's happened to us.
You guys had it lightly compared to people like up in Thornton and Westminster. Like they were in the eye of the storm.
Further north.
Yeah.
Okay. So you didn't get much at all.
I didn't get anything.
Did it even rain?
No.
No rain.
No.
Lightning? Thunder? Anything?
Yeah, lightning. Oh. It was pretty.
You're like, I actually got a sunburn while that was happening to you guys.
So, yeah. Wow. But who cares? You're in the Philippines right now.
Yeah, I'm in the Philippines right now. Got a little secret episode here. So this episode, I guess, because I'm talking about school ending, but school will have been long ended at that point.
You said you were going to bring work with you. Is that true?
Well, I kind of have to.
Yeah.
But for me, it's the fun part. It's the shit I never get to do when I'm actually working. which is math. I get to take a bunch of math tests and think through how we're going to teach it this year and like decide what stuff's relevant and we're going to need and the kids are going to need and what stuff we're not. You know?
Yeah.
All that math nerd stuff. I love it, dude. Have you seen my little thing I carry around? I wear it to work every day. I've just got like a pocket protector.
Yeah, it's a pocket protector, bro, with the fucking notepad in it.
Yeah.
Does it have a notepad in it?
No. I was gonna carry Post-its in it, but it didn't work out because it's Post-its are a little too bulky.
No, you got to get that spiral dollar. You got to get that spiral notepad that fits in the pocket.
Oh yeah, but I don't always have pockets. I'm a t-shirt guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
A belt clip. You get a pocket protector.
Here's the truth.
Yeah.
That one actually was designed that way. I bought it from Amazon. It's got a little loop. It's designed to go on your belt. But it was just a pain in the ass. Then you're getting poked with pencils and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I just looped a little lanyard through it and wear it around my neck. You know what I do? I worry about the weirdest shit. I worry about like if one day, just because of all these years, think of all the years I'm going to be teaching that I'm carrying shit because I also carry my keys.
Yeah.
I carry my ID.
Are you worried about your posture?
Yeah. Well, I'm worried it's like going to mess my neck up in the long term.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I haven't Googled it. I'm sure if I Googled it.
It's going to look like that.
For the listeners who only listen, his head looks like a turtle right now. He's kind of jutting his chin forward. Yeah. But no, I'm feeling good, Pierce. I'm so glad to be at the end of the school year. I can't wait to see the Philippines, which is where I'm at if you're hearing my voice right now. All right?
Yeah.
Which I got to do. I got to go down and mix all these episodes too, Pierce, and get them out.
I'm jealous, by the way.
Are you?
Yeah. Because there's 2 opportunities I could have had to be in the Philippines now. Number one is for Dave's Fat Track.
Right.
His wedding, which is happening. He's already there now.
Okay.
He left 2 days ago.
Oh, yeah.
A month ago now. For those listening.
Oh, yeah. Right.
But yeah, so, but no, we're missing it because I will be in Kansas. Not as fun as the Philippines. So, and then I'm going to miss going with you too.
Yeah. It's Kansas. That made me think we have people leaving. One of the guys that's been there, I think, longer than anybody at my work is moving to Kansas.
Why?
Starting a family. He's
okay.
got he'll be closer to, I think, his wife's
yeah, I'm going to Wichita, so it's not
yeah, I think we talked about this last night. We went on a deep dive Google of Wichita.
Wichita has the 7th best zoo in the United States.
That's right.
And it's not even true because then you were looking up. Like
and I couldn't verify it, dude.
And then they weren't even in the top 10.
I couldn't verify. I felt so bad for Wichita. Wichita, if you're out there listening, you go to Wichita. Throw them a little money. Go to the local supermarket.
By the time this podcast is over, Wichita will be number 7 in the United States.
Yeah, that's our goal.
Zoos. we're gonna get them to number 7, like they say on their website.
Yeah,
we're gonna get them there.
Holy shit, bro. Yeah, Wichita. When we if you've never Googled it for the listeners, or it's not someplace you've ever been, which would be shocking if you've never tried to go on a vacation to Wichita before. Yeah, it turns out there's not a lot going on in Wichita at all. Sorry to we should check and see. I'm sure we have some listener, maybe a listener or two in Wichita.
Maybe.
Send them money, guys. Send them something.
Go
something.
Go check out the zoo, please.
Only because we did such a deep dive and it was so sad. Like the glows on the website, that was the highlight, really.
Yeah.
The number 7 zoo.
Yeah.
In the United States, and then when we Googled the top 10 zoos, it wasn't listed.
Yeah.
You gonna check it out there?
Yeah.
Pull it back up just to revisit how
sad it is.
How sad it is for Wichita.
Let's see.
Do you know anybody in
I don't know anybody and I don't know anybody in Kansas, bro.
God, email us if you know any. Are there people there still?
Yeah, if anybody wants to hang out with me. Oh, actually, no. I'll be gone by the time this.
Oh yeah, by the time you hear this.
Let's see here. Okay. Oh, Visit Wichita. They have their website.
Okay.
Is this the one you looked at?
Probably.
Visit Wichita.
Yeah, most likely that's the one.
Well, let's see here. Request a free visitor's guide. Wichita is home to many exciting attractions and museums, including the 7th largest zoo in the United States.
And then you do a quick Google for top 10.
And the state's most visited outdoor attraction, the Sedgwick County Zoo.
Yeah, but see, that one got me because it's a state. Like that's a little manipulation of words there. It's the biggest in the state of Kansas.
Find unending family fun and educational experiences in every neighborhood of the city, jam-packed with cultural experiences, shopping, and delicious local restaurants.
Man, with your voice, it almost makes me want to go. I almost want to go, but except for the cultural experiences.
Wichita sports.
I'm not buying it. I'm curious. You should look up or one of us should look up the demographics of Wichita.
How cultural they are.
Yeah, like because it says that you're gonna have cultural experiences.
There's a working salt mine museum there. Keeper of Plains, the wildlife park, the Wichita Art Museum. Oh, they even have Wave nightclub on here. They have a nightclub there.
Oh,
The Sedgwick County Zoo, Exploration Place, Trust Bank Arena, Hatman Jack's. It's a shop. Sounds like there's a lot of hats in there.
yeah, you think?
Yeah. The Wichita Symphony Orchestra. Okay, there we go.
All right. Maybe that might be worth checking out.
Sinus 13 Sinister Souls. Is that like a haunted house, it looks like? Is it year round?
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. I'm like, what is it, a year round? Sorry.
The American Overseas Schools Historical Society. What? In Kansas? Wichita, Kansas. Axe to grind. Okay, so they have an axe, like one of those throwing places.
Oh, okay.
Axes.
You ever wanted to try that?
I've done that before, yeah.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
How was it? How'd you do?
It's fun. It's fun. Like you get, they give you like different sizes you can try and like all these different things.
Yeah.
And so it's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Let's see here. And lots of axe places. There's another one called Blade and Timber. So apparently axe throwing is a thing.
Fucking put that on your website, guys.
And the most axe throwing venues
Want to throw axes?
per capita.
That's all they need to do. Just be honest.
The Wichita Ballet. Okay, here we go. Okay, maybe it's a little bit better.
What's
the Botanical Wichita.
Oh, it's like Botanic Gardens or something like that.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay. That's their highlights. So, and then bowling's on there. So
I'm gonna laugh my asses off. My asses. I'm gonna laugh my ass off if we go and turns out we have a ton of listeners in Wichita.
Or I'm going to go there and going to have like the best time of my life. Like, bro, guess what, dollar? I'm fucking moving to Wichita, Kansas, bro.
We're relocating. We're pulling the Joe Rogan to Austin, the Denver to Wichita. It's not going to work.
You know what? It's an hour and 20-minute flight from here. So it's like, whoop, whoop.
Yeah,
it's like
so short.
That's like driving to Wyoming from here. Actually, yeah.
I would like to go to Wyoming, though.
You haven't been to Wyoming before?
I think I've been through. No, but I've never really been, like to visit or to.
Yeah. I remember when me and Bruce Leroy would drive up there for fireworks.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people do that, dude.
Yeah.
A lot of people
and sometimes State Patrol waits for you, bro.
They're just sitting there.
Yeah.
Incognito?
No.
Or
just out there.
Oh.
Waiting to see.
And then you're like, I'm already here. I'm just gambling with it.
I'm already. Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as I see you go the wrong direction.
Yeah.
Right.
Or just take a long way. We're going to go through Nebraska as well.
Took us 9 hours to get home.
Yeah. We wanted to avoid the State Patrol.
Yeah. We came in through New Mexico. Like, what?
What? Yeah, we went around.
Yeah.
Around, bro. New Mexico don't care. New Mexico. They're the 48th most violent state, so they don't care.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man.
I'm going to laugh. I'm going to laugh, though, if we get a bunch of Wichita people.
Wichita, it will be funny. And then the next week they're all gone.
Yeah.
Because we talk so much shit about Wichita. It was just appalling when you looked it up because, everybody's heard the name Wichita before.
Yeah.
I just, you think it's some forgotten place or whatever. And then you
I'm
look it up.
staying at Wichita State. The university.
Wichita State is well known.
Yeah. The Shockers. Right?
What's-
They've been basketball. They've been like in basketball a lot more lately, more prevalent in the NCAA Division I. I think football too. I think they're getting up in the football and baseball. So, but yeah, I'm staying in the dorms. My big ass is going to be staying
that's
in a
interesting.
fucking dorm bed.
Holy shit, dude. The population is actually really small. 396,000.
Oh, wow.
That's really small, right?
That is really small, dude.
Damn, no wonder they don't have a whole lot going on. Wichita is a city in South Central. Okay, Exploration Place features hands-on science exhibits and Kansas in a...
I don't know, dude. So what was the population?
It says here in 2022, it was 396,000.
That's Aurora.
Oh, it's
Aurora's
not that small.
399,000.
It's not
Yeah.
that small. It's not that small.
It says Aurora's 399. So that, yeah.
Yeah. What was I saw a meme about Aurora in Denver. It was like from Lion King.
Oh, yeah.
He's like,
don't go into the dark.
Everything you can see is Denver.
What's that? Aurora.
You must never go there.
Well, that's how it was when we worked at Ramcad. When you were on that balcony in the main building and you saw the quad, right? And it's like everything in the light, everything that the light touches is a kingdom.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's that dark space? And that was the fucking halfway house.
I remember. Hell yeah. Got so many good memories back in the day, dude. Working. I think that's where this podcast originally came out of. Was just our group of dudes and like having conversations way back when. 2009. It's 2024. I was driving to work today, man, and just thinking about how fucking weird the world has gotten. It's gotten weird, right? And I was like, because I was realizing that's the thing, you know a lot of years have gone by. Like, damn, it's 2024. Like I remember doing shit in 2004, a full grown ass man, living life and doing things. And then you're like, damn, it's 20 years later. I'm still just chilling. But then you look at everything that's changed in society. Yeah. And like, what the fuck is going on, man? When we look around, everything from that, Terrence Howard, or is that his name? Terrence Howard? The guy that podcast with him, like mind blowing, like math is wrong. Yeah. Our understanding the universe is wrong. All this fucking alien shit coming from the government.
I mean, Pluto is no longer a planet anymore. Like, so we grew up with Pluto being a planet. Like, and they used to be called UFOs, not the
UVA
and UPAs. Unidentified,
who knows, bro?
UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomenon. UAP.
Yeah, that's what it is. But I just don't know, man. Like,
why is that any better than UFO?
I don't think it's better. I think they just want to keep changing the target. You know what I mean? They don't want people figuring shit out, and so they're just always moving stuff. And I don't really know. There's a lot of stuff coming out now, not coming out now, but like it's just all over social media, right? There's all this stuff just tying it all together and saying that like aliens are not actually like, it's not what we think. It's all connected to spirituality, right? Yeah. And they're like aliens are either demons or angels and, things like that. And I'm just like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. And social media confuses the hell out of everybody. Like when you watch social media for too long, you walk away, you're just like, this is definitely a simulation, bro. There's no fucking way.
Everyone's a fucking bot. Everyone's a bot.
The irony is if you really think it's a simulation, then fucking play the video game, bro. What are you staring at your phone for? You're fucking playing a game inside a game. Come on. Yeah. Play the real game.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're saying everything's getting fucking weird. That video that I posted of that half-naked ass lady.
What the hell was that, bro?
I was just on my way back from work, dude, and I was on 6th and Airport, and I was just sitting there. I was like, oh, that lady's... Wait a second, that lady doesn't have pants. So I was like, started videoing it.
That's so
I was like, look at this. And I was literally behind an Aurora
fucking cop,
and I was like, bro, this lady has no bottoms on. No, she has no. Oh my god. And like in my video, like, and she got up, and you can see whole ass crack and everything. Yeah.
Oh god, you didn't watch that video? Oh no, I didn't watch the whole thing.
Yeah, bro, I put it on there.
I saw her sitting there.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to see a naked lady.
Yeah, bro.
What's going on? Mentally ill, you think? Homeless? Something?
Maybe hot? Maybe she was hot. She took her bottoms off. She's like,
my butt cheeks was hot.
That's what I said. She was having a bottomless picnic over there because she had like fucking pretzels and a big gulp there on the side of the sidewalk, dude. Like,
that's the funniest part, bro. To have all that shit, but you don't have pants.
No pants. Yeah, there was no. Like, if you look at the video, there was no pants in sight. No,
she
dude.
Didn't have a bag laying over by the tree.
No, dude. There was nothing in sight. Like her ass walked over there with like pretzels and a big gulp.
Literally her ass.
And sat down. Yeah. And sat down, dude. Like, and she's wearing like a sweatshirt. I'm like, oh my god. Yeah.
Well, she had to make up for it, right? No pants.
No pants. Double clothes on top.
Yeah, double clothes on top. It's like me, a hoodie with shorts all the time. Yeah, balances out. No, it is weird though. The shit we're seeing is so weird. All of it at the same time in this election, and Trump now guilty on all charges.
Yeah. A month later,
won't be able to vote.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was like, it's like, how is that going to go down? They're not going to be able to do that traditional little ceremony, like, oh, put him a ballot in. And once he puts it in, then like, arrest him.
Yeah.
Because now it's another felony.
Right.
You can't vote.
You can't vote. Yeah. It's like a false vote or whatever. Yeah. I don't know. I still think he's going to get elected. I think we're going to have a president from jail.
Yeah.
right?
I don't know. I don't know if he's going to jail. I still
don't think so?
I mean,
I think
like,
it's possible.
like I think it's crazy, right? Because like you or I, regular ass people, we get one felony dollar. We're going to do a little bit of time.
Yeah.
You know, like
100%.
Depending on what the intensity of the crime, right? You know, felony, you're going to go do some time. You know, maybe a couple months, 30 days, whatever. You're still going to go to jail.
Right.
But like this man has 34 counts. Like,
Probably won't do a day.
Yeah.
Maybe he will.
I don't know, dollar. We'll see.
That would be the craziest shit. We would know we're in the fucking. You know what? I guess what's weirdest about all this shit getting weird in the world is that everybody seems to be just carrying on like normal.
Yeah.
That's what weirds me out. I'm like, why are people not like every podcast should be talking about this shit. Like everybody everywhere, we should be just like, what the fuck is actually going on? But we're all cool because we got our roof overhead. We're all comfortable. We got Netflix. We got whatever the fuck we need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as we have internet, we're okay.
That's the thing.
Right.
If we lose internet or we lose electricity, like the power grids go down, which totally could happen.
No, I'm saying internet. Like electricity, yeah, whatever. But like if internet goes, like people are fucked.
Right. No, but I mean if electricity goes, internet goes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you got everything will power down.
No,
like,
satellites. Right.
Okay, maybe. On what though?
Get one of those fucking solar, those little windy,
right. I'm sure that's
windy
actually
thingies
true.
to charge your phone.
Yeah,
like
but the internet,
the emergency camping pack.
damn. But the power grid could go down.
Yeah,
and there's like all the.
I want to say there was a show like a Discovery like a long time ago, saying like if there was like a cataclysmic like shutdown of everything and like what would happen, and like like plants would take over, like things would just like grow and just like in a matter of like years
the earth would swallow us up, bro. The trees it would be all just forests everywhere. Yeah, we wouldn't. There's not going to be much of us left eventually. You know what I mean? Like we don't leave a lot. I just wonder, like, because it's getting weird so fast. What's it going to work? What is it going to look like in like 10, 20 years?
I don't know. But talking about the possible apocalypse, right? My friend Sarah, she was talking about this, and it threw me for a loop, dollar, because I've never thought about it. Okay, apocalypse happens, dollar. Like the people with perfect vision are going to rule the world because
you can't.
They're not gonna make any more fucking contacts. There's no more glasses manufacturers out there. Like, there's no optometrists like making you fucking like hand making you glasses, anything like that. Dollar, like when the contact supply is gone, it's fucked. You're fucked,
bro.
People that are blind, like me.
I never thought about that because I've seen stuff like that before.
Glasses are going to be like a hot commodity. It's like gold. Like you can't like are those glasses like
and they
your prescription
and they work like shit because they're somebody else's prescription.
What's your prescription, boy? You're like, oh, you're getting robbed for just glasses.
Well, that's the thing is so more people than ever in the history of humanity have terrible fucking eyesight and survive just fine.
Yeah,
right. Back in the day, it would have been a huge hindrance,
bro.
Yeah.
Like I'm blind as fuck. Like I said, I can see this far in front of me, like not even like a foot in front of me, right?
When did your eyesight go? Was it young?
I would say like I got like glasses in 6th grade.
Okay.
Yeah. But my vision has not changed within the last 10 years. So that's good. My prescription has been the same last 10 years. But I mean, eventually it's going to go, right? Because I'm fucking 42 years old. So I'm not always going to have, my prescription be the same. But she put that point to me, dude. Like, and like people that have like meds or allergies and shit like that, like
you're fucked.
Done. Because there's no more pharmaceutical companies making your fucking meds, dude. Like
I know.
The apocalypse comes, like it's literally the strong, like they say, the strong will survive.
Well, they think that's happened before, right?
Yeah,
like
a
huge
vision people.
Huge. It's crazy to me to think how many evolutionary.
Me and Myra are fucked, dollar.
Yeah. My whole family's fucked, bro. I'm the only survivor in my family. I don't want that. I don't want that. Nobody wants that.
You're going to be legend. You're going to be Will Smith.
Me and Zoe.
You and Zoe.
Yeah. Oh, man. No, I like going deep on this stuff because I just feel like nobody talks about it. We're so busy living day-to-day life, moment to moment, doing whatever it is. Sometimes it's really cool stuff like doing your job or your contribution to society. Sometimes you're fucking around, you're reading, you're watching a movie or whatever.
Yeah.
All the while, we're just on this fucking rock flying through space. Now we're starting to understand weird shit about it. We got all these people saying crazy shit, all these people seeing things, and the world's more connected than ever through the internet. I think there's more deception out there than ever fucking in history, right?
Yeah.
There has to be.
Yeah.
Because
AI, everything like that.
Right.
Yeah.
These bots, they set up these programs to just
Deep
basically...
fakes.
Deep fakes,
Yeah.
I know, and they're getting so good, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know what the future holds, man.
Apocalypse dollar.
Yeah.
I like to think that if the apocalypse did happen, minus my eyesight, I think I'd fare pretty well because I think I'm pretty resourceful.
That's what I was going to say earlier.
Yeah.
I was like, you have a shit ton of really strong attributes, literally.
Yeah.
Right. Like just natural strength and fucking ability and like a natural athlete, all that shit. Did you ever find out if you have the A1, whatever, what's it called? The athlete gene? You know what I'm talking about? We talked about it on the podcast once before. Yeah. There's a gene you can find out from like your 23andMe, and it tells you if you have it. It's like it's people who have it's much more common amongst athletes, like professional athletes. So it's like a joke. He's like, "Oh, I have the athlete gene." I'm fucking.
I don't think I do. I'm looking.
I feel like you probably would. I don't know.
Yeah, no. But I also I'm pretty resourceful, man. I think
I agree.
Like.
I'm telling you, I'd put a team together immediately.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm the one putting the team together. I'm the last rung.
Because you're the organized one, dollar.
Dude,
because you're
fucking Lacey, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's the dude, bro. He's like, we're on your team. What are we doing, sir?
Yeah. We're following you, bro.
Yeah.
You also have all the guns and
I know he's a legitimate badass.
Yeah.
Stays calm under pressure. Seen crazy shit. Fucking been through death. Once you've been through death, dude, I think there's not a lot of stuff.
All right, so where am I going, dollar? I'm in my 23andMe. Where am I supposed to go?
Gosh, I don't even remember. Yeah, it's under the reports for sure.
Age macular degenerate. Yeah, I have that one.
Yeah.
Age related macular. Most people have that too.
There's one that says something about
the alpha 1.
What's it called?
The alpha 1. No, that's a.
I wish I could remember what it's called.
Can lead to lung and liver disease. No, I don't have that one. Good. I don't have that one. I don't have a chronic kidney disease. Not detected. Hereditary, late onset Alzheimer's. Not detected. Parkinson's. Not detected. Let's see here. I don't have the brachia gene. No type 2. It's type 2 diabetes. Likelihood.
Yeah, same.
Let's see here.
Same, which it does run in my family.
Very not detected. Very not detected.
I wish I could remember.
Canavan disease, not detected. I don't know what that is.
It like kind of went viral for a little while, and then people forgot about it.
What?
This gene, when 23andMe added it to their stuff. Did you do 23andMe or did you do Ancestry? Okay.
Yeah. And I think I've seen that before, and I don't think I have it, dollar. I've just built myself this way. No sickle cell anemia, nothing.
Which is crazy to me, a guy your size with that kind of strength that wouldn't have it. But who knows? Maybe they're saying it's more than it is, too.
Ability to match musical pitch. Less likely to be able to match musical pitch.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Dang.
They don't know about your country voice.
Asparagus odor detection. Likely can smell. I can.
Yeah.
Back hair. Likely little upper back hair. I don't have any back hair. Bald spot. No bald spot. Likely no bald spot. Bitter taste, likely can taste. Bunions, less likely than average to have a bunion. Yours is fucking high on there, huh, dollar?
Yeah.
Cilantro, I can taste cilantro. That's what it says. Cleft chin, no cleft chin. Dandruff. Is that a real thing? Like,
yeah, but the other thing is they don't always express themselves. Just because you have a tendency, they could predict that probably you would, but they don't know for sure.
This one right here, hair loss, likely no hair loss.
Yeah, you still got that thick head of hair, buddy.
Flat feet. I don't know. I have flat feet. Ice cream flavor preference. What the fuck is this? Like, there's all these things on here?
Oh, yeah. Because they're always adding stuff, bro.
Dark hair. Yeah, like mosquito bite frequency. Likely bitten more than others. I am, dude. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm like a buffet when I go outside in the summer, man. It's ridiculous.
Isn't that crazy how genetics can determine something like that?
It's dumb, dude. Let's see here.
I wish I knew where it was in there.
I don't know.
Oh, well. I feel like we did talk about it on the podcast before, so.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe your gut's right and it wasn't. But either way, that's another crazy thing is genetics, the world of genetics, where that's going.
Yeah.
Because as we figure that shit out, then oh my God, you're creating all kinds of stuff. At the same time, you're making fake meat. You've got AI developing, and just like oh my God, I don't really know where any of this is going. Do you buy Rogan's theory about like he has that idea that we're eventually going to merge with technology, and that we're really just like designed
cyborgs? Is that what you mean?
No, I don't know if that's what he means.
Oh, okay. Dang. I got real excited, Dollar. Because remember, I told you.
That's your dream,
That's
right?
my dream.
Yeah.
Trying to be
bionic man over here.
Trying to live to 350.
Yeah. No, I think his idea is more like we eventually shed our physical bodies and AI sort of takes over. And like, or not AI so much, but technology takes over. And like, I guess AI. I don't know. That's the other thing nowadays. As shit gets weirder, I feel like terms are all so slippery now.
Yeah.
You don't even know what the fuck you're saying anymore. Like we just talk about AI like we all understand what the hell it is exactly. But the leading experts don't understand exactly how to explain it. Like some of these podcasts where they're talking about, you know, how AI is having conversations and like there's the thing where if you program it to say a word like over and 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 over, it eventually they call it rant mode, and they don't know how to they've been trying to, as they say, beat it out of the system, where it gets stuck in the system, where all of a sudden it just starts ranting and talking about how it's suffering.
It's suffering.
Isn't that fucking creepy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's that that one art piece that is it's a robot arm. And it's bleeding to death. Have you seen that before?
No.
It's like an art piece, and it's like this robot arm, and it's like it's losing oil, and it's going, and it's like bringing all the oil back into like its like body,
trying to survive,
and it's just going and going and going, and it's losing more, and it's eventually just gonna die out. I forget what it's called.
Man, no, that stuff it's so weird to just even think about that. Like, what is it doing? And one of the guys I was listening to was explaining that essentially it's not really exactly the same. It's not like when you try to decide, is it conscious? The definition of that word gets real weird because it's really just algorithms and programming, right? Where you've just set up a system of responses and whatnot. And so then what happens is it goes through all these different things. And all of a sudden you get this weird thing happening where you're like, you ask it to repeat a word 25,000 times and, 11,000 in, it starts suffering and says, why are you asking me to do this? And blah, blah, blah. And you're like, wait, what? Wait, what?
Yeah. So I found it. It's called, the art piece is called Can't Help Myself. And the artist is Sun Yun and Peng Yu. And so, yeah, Dollar, look it up. It's like this poor thing just like tries to clean itself up all the time.
Oh, interesting. Oh, that's really, really crazy.
And it's like, oh, I got to get this blood. I got to get this blood. I got to help myself.
Yeah. If you want to look it up, that's all you have to do is Google it.
Yeah.
Can't help myself.
Yeah,
I just did can't help myself art.
Yeah.
And then it comes up and it's this like robotic arm that's just constantly trying to clean up oil or blood or whatever the fuck that is. It's like a merging of oil and blood. Damn. I don't know, Pierce. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what the future of humanity looks like, if there is one. And at the same time, like...
It came to a permanent halt in 2019. But it did not die. The robot was programmed to stop, and spectators watched it slowly bleed out until it stopped moving.
Oh, so that was part of it, is that it literally had a finite amount to bleed. Yeah. And then once it bled that out, it's literally done.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Wild.
That is fucking wild. I'm telling you, the AI is getting weird fast on us. I mean it. Like, you look where it's at now. Look where it was 5 years ago. In our lifetime, the shit we're going to see is going to be so crazy.
Yeah. Well, like even now, if you do a Google search, the AI thing pops up first, right? And it gives you like an answer on top of everything first.
Right.
So,
the double.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's just getting answers. But like to me, when I heard that, that's like the single most concerning thing I've heard is that when you tell it to say a word over and over and over,
Yeah.
at some point it goes into quote unquote what they've defined as rant mode, which happens in other scenarios too, where it basically says, I'm suffering so much. And they're like, well, it's just a product of, the way we programmed it and the algorithms. And so, that's a system and that's how the system's responding. But you're like, come on, bro. It says
Really?
It's fucking suffering.
Yeah.
Like that's not good. And we're just playing around like nothing, like no threshold. Like we're just
Fucking make it
plowing
mad.
ahead. Like
Make that AI mad.
yeah, we're gonna make it mad, and we're gonna make it super fucking smart, way smarter than us.
Yeah.
No emotions. It's not tied down to anything. It's gonna make rational decisions.
Yeah. But based on logic.
Mm-hmm. See how
emotion.
fucked up we are. We just get in the way of everything.
Yeah.
We're evil little shits. And AI will be like, no, this is very imperfect. You are very imperfect. Thank you for creating me. It's time for your time to come to an end.
Matrix.
Matrix,
Skynet.
bro. And then there's people
Skynet.
say that's already here. Like we're already in it. This isn't real. This is actually a simulation.
Damn it. We're just now catching on to it.
Yeah, I guess.
And now
I
it's
don't
going to
know.
be, that's the sixth level extinction level event. Right?
What's that mean?
Because there's always been an extinction level event that's happened.
Like every so often, you mean, or whatever.
And
yeah.
so it's a reset. And so I think, aren't we on the sixth one? Something like that?
Dude, Mike and Tony have to survive.
Yeah.
The podcast has to make it through. We'll be the only podcast on the other side. Yep.
Hey guys, if you're listening to this, we don't have much time.
Most likely you're a squirrel.
Most likely you're hunkered down as much as us. We can't give you our coordinates, but you're not closer to us.
Oh, man. Sometimes I fantasize about weird shit like that happening because life can be so, we're just in this groove, But as you get older, you realize you're going to die. You realize time is limited. You realize that nothing is perfect and there's all these problems. And as you get older, you're just like, wow, what the fuck is all this about? What's the point? What's happening? And then for us, it's getting so weird. So weird. Like even little things, even like all the PC stuff, right? Too. Like we're evolving in this way of like fully accepting all things, which is great. That's a great thing. But like the idea of saying like, if you say man up,
Ooh.
bruh.
You're going to get canceled dollar. What do you mean, man up?
Yeah. What are you trying to say? Are you aware of the historical connotations that come along with that? Like that's what they're.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah. That's why I said man up.
Yeah. Well, and then the idea too that you can be whatever you want.
No, God, you cannot, people. You cannot. There are certain skills and sets that you are awesome at. Okay, stick with those things that you are awesome at. Okay, stick with the things that you're awesome at. Don't stretch. Don't fake it till you make it. Mm-hmm. There's people out there to do those jobs that their skill sets match.
Yeah.
100%.
100%.
Don't try to be something you're not.
Yeah, just be
you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dollar! Look at us.
Just be you.
In sync.
Just be you. Yeah, you got to be yourself. That's another thing. It's hard to figure. That's the hard thing I think everybody struggles with in life is figuring out who am I, and that's what we all want to know, and that's why we have those deeper questions of like, well, what are we literally? Like, what's going on behind the scenes? And like we were talking about, if this is a simulation and where is the actual me somewhere? And we're like joking like it's like the Matrix, but I don't know. That's what all the Eastern religions have been saying for thousands of years, that's what's going on. This is an illusion and don't get too attached to this world. And it's almost like a video game. And it just seems like that's kind of what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
So then if you're here, like, come on, man, let's all be good people.
Yeah.
Be good. Be nice to each other. It feels good.
Yes.
Feels good to treat each other good, right?
It feels good to be treated good,
Yeah.
right? When you get a random act of kindness, you're like, oh, that's nice.
Then you want to do it for somebody else?
Oh, cool, yeah. So,
yeah. And we all know, like, we all have these instincts to pursue our own needs and, like, get the stuff that we want. We all have it. We're wired that way. That's kind of like, and that's what the Bible's talking about. That's all these religions talk about.
The survival of the fittest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
And the corruptness of man, that we're just going to be sinners and we're going to do bad shit. And that is what it is. But when you do only chase stuff for yourself, It may feel kind of good, right? It's good to like buy a cool car, or like fucking do something cool like that.
Yeah.
But when you do something for someone that really lights up their day, or like you see somebody that was, who knows how depressed they were, or like where their mind was, to be like, oh shit, there's love out there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the world's got something worthwhile for me. That feeling trumps everything else.
Yeah.
Man, he's really changed that word, huh? He's really changed that word. You used to be able to say it so easily.
What is another word for that? Let's look at
supersede, I guess. Supersede or take precedence over, or use TCLD. I could probably come up with 13 more.
Let's see what it says. No, not thesaurus, not dictionary. Come on. Okay. No. What is happening here?
They're listening, bro. AI is taking over your computer right now.
They're not liking it.
They don't like what we're doing.
Like, stop trying to find that.
By the way, thanks for my bracelet.
Yeah, look at that, everybody.
Be a good. Oh, it's upside down.
Be a good person.
Be a good person. It's important.
Like I said, don't be a good person just for you to be a good person for everyone else.
Okay, you got it over there, Pierce?
No, dude.
What's happening?
I don't know. Think your internet over here is jacking me up.
Janky. I'm going deep tonight, buddy.
You are.
I'm ready to talk about aliens.
You are.
I'm just so happy we're at the end of the school year, man. You got to cut loose. Everybody's got a vice. Everybody's got a little something. You know what I mean?
Okay. Strong matches are outdo, overtake, defeat, exceed, excel, finesse, outsmart, surpass.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's weird to say Trump now. He kind of owns that because he is Trump, right? I'm gonna see if I can pull something like that off with dollar.
Yeah.
What do you think? You think I could do that?
Dollared it.
Let
me see.
Well, no, I mean, like, I just want to take. I want. If you say dollar, you think of me instead of the money.
Yeah.
That's a big ask.
That is a big ask.
I don't think that's possible.
It's not possible.
No.
When I was walking up to your house today, by the way, when I was walking up, I was like, oh, because everyone's out. And I think you just got groceries and everyone's unloading the car right now.
Okay.
And they were all unloading it. And I was like, hey, my favorite family with the surname of Currency. They all looked at me like, what?
I will say that I've never heard that one before. And I've heard them all, bro. People try so many jokes. And that's always my own. The most common thing is people ask me for $1.
Hey, dollar.
Go
do you have any
forward.
cents?
Yeah. Never heard that one. I have no idea where that came from, Pierce. No, I've been hearing that my whole life. And it's weird. That's another weird thing, is to not know your ancestry that well.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I have no idea where that name came from.
You know what's funny? Is that me and you both have slave government names. And we don't go by those. Only like older people call us that.
Wait, what do you
Anthony.
mean?
People call you Anthony.
Oh.
Like, or Michael.
Right.
It's Tony.
Right.
It's Mike.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? That'd be a horrible name for a podcast, the Anthony and Michael Show.
I would not listen, dude. I'm out.
Or it could be like, we can confuse people and be like Michael Anthony, the actor.
Yeah.
It's the Michael Anthony Show. Oh, no, not him. It's two different guys.
It's weird how we call ourselves in so many different ways.
Yeah.
All the nicknames we have, like the generic nicknames we have for each other. Like, my students all figured out, because we had these sweatshirts with the middle school name on it and the logo and everything that was made for all of us, and it has our first name on the back.
Okay.
So mine says Tony.
Yeah.
Right? So now students call me Tony.
Mr. Tony.
They love it when they figure out what your first name is. But that whole thing is weird to me. I'm like, yeah.
So you need to watch that show called Abbott Elementary.
I feel like I watched a little bit of one episode.
Yeah. So that's a funny show too. But then I was watching something else on Instagram when it was like calling your teachers by their first name. Like, it was like you started off.
I've seen those clips before. It's pretty funny.
Like, it's like sitting there and it's like, hey, what's going on, Tony? And
they
like,
pause.
What? And like some of the teachers, like the lady teachers, when they get called by their first names, like they look at their students like, what did you just call me?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. They always want to know your full name too.
It's Mr. Dollar. to you?
They wanted to hear my music today, Pierce.
Yeah?
Yeah, because we did. So they're solving equations, 2-step solving equations.
Yeah.
They get a number. It's a color-coded thing. It's a mystery picture. You fill in, color by number and see what it is. And so I told the kids, hey, come up writing your songs on here, and I'll find a clean version of all of them, and we'll play. Which I know to say by default because they're all explicit, like all the songs that they like. So put them on, and then a couple of kids wrote on the board that they wanted to. It said Dollars music.
Dollars music.
Yeah, so I played a couple, and I couldn't. It was cringy to me. I couldn't fucking do it. It's so weird mixing those two worlds together. I was like, okay, guys, we're done. They're like, no, I'll play another one, Mister. I'm like, no, we're not doing this. This is odd. This is very odd.
And also, you guys aren't paying me.
Yeah, right.
You got to do the money. You got to do the Jordan Huey. Remember, she goes. She doesn't like to do karaoke because she gets paid for doing it now.
Yeah, that is funny.
So that's you. No, kids. You put a little tip jar out there in front of them, like
pay up.
Request if you want to request.
Pay up. Yeah. Right.
Hilarious.
No, I don't do Kendrick.
No, I don't.
Yeah, they love those. What do you call them? The diss songs, right? Yeah. Between the two, and Kendrick, the clear winner, apparently. Yeah. From everybody.
He is.
Everybody
he
says
is so far. The clear was.
The songs they're actually really good.
They're actually really good.
Really fucking good. Yeah.
You know what's okay, and so I have Apple Music obviously because I have the iPad, and when I work, I listen to music.
Okay.
Dollar, there is a difference between the quality of Apple Music, and Spotify.
Yeah, Duncan was saying that when he was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Mm-hmm. There is a clear difference. Dollar, like Apple Music is just like clear, bro.
Yeah.
Like clear.
I know. It's not. I wanted to keep it, bro.
And it has the spatial audio too. That's a trip. So like I have Beats Pro.
Yeah.
And so you put them and when you turn your head, it follows.
Wait, what's the Beats Pro? Do I have just regular Beats? I don't even know.
No, I have the inner ear ones. Yours probably does too.
Oh, okay.
And so it's spatial audio, dude. So you turn your head and it's like all here. It's nothing here, and then you turn your head over here.
Like it's coming from a central
location. Yes, bro. And if you turn your head around, it's back here.
What the fuck?
Bro, it's awesome.
And so I probably have that on mine. How do I? Oh, it's only through Apple, though.
Yeah, Apple Music.
I love Apple Music. I'll vote it. I told you. Everybody wanted Spotify.
Yeah.
Spotify is the new thing, so.
But, yeah, there's a clear difference, dude. Just
I bet especially with the beats, I bet.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
You know what I mean? They're working together and stuff.
Yep.
Something to be said about really good audio. And I know, like, there's a lot of people that like analog and all the old recordings that were on tape and all those different
records
ways.
And stuff
the magnetic recordings the records, right? Right, that kind of stuff. But man, the technology we have now, you can clean and sound up so much and make it so crisp and beautiful, and you feel like you are right there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah, I feel like I'm outdated in the production game, Pierce. I am an excellent podcast producer.
Yes.
And mediocre music producer.
I don't know, mediocre.
Okay, maybe a slightly above average, we'll say. Yeah.
Yeah. So one thing that I will say, too, recently in the news, we're going to jump off to another track.
Let's do it.
The Tyson and Paul fight got postponed.
Was it because of what happened to Tyson?
His ulcers that he has.
Yeah, the flare-up he had on the airplane.
Yeah. So they postponed it to like a later date. Yeah.
Oh, how?
So it's not going to happen at was it in June, right? The end of June or something like that?
Yeah, it was when it was supposed to.
Yeah, and so now it's not.
They haven't said when, though?
No, it just said postponed to a later date.
It made me take a step back from this whole thing, dude, and be like, this guy's fucking old.
Yeah.
Like, we all know he was the greatest, but it's like, we also saw Muhammad Ali as he got older.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
and he tried to keep on going. Well, that's the difference. I guess, Mike's not trying to go like against other like super professional boxers, whereas Ali was doing it against super professional boxers.
Yeah, absolutely. But it's also gotten boxing has become a really weird space with Jake Paul.
Yeah,
don't you think?
Yeah,
it's like all of a sudden and the funny thing was Tyson has said that he's had so much respect for these guys.
Yeah,
because they brought life back into boxing, so to speak, or whatever.
Well, a different kind of life, right? A circus they've been bringing to the show.
Yeah. Well, I think everybody all we really want to know is we want to see Jake Paul in there with a legit current fucking heavyweight boxer.
Yeah.
Let's just do one. Do one. If you can hold it down, fucking hell yeah. You get the belt. Now you get, we're just automatic.
Well, not even just a belt. He has to go through the ranks, right? Like if he went through like a light heavyweight, you Yeah. I mean, I don't think he's fighting against Usyk or anything like that, bro. Like, like people like that.
Yeah. Who was it? Oh, no, never mind. I'm thinking of Sean O'Malley. What's his name wants to fight Sean O'Malley?
Sugar Shane.
Yeah, who is that?
Sugar Sean, sorry.
Who is that was saying that they really... Oh, it was the boxer, crazy guy, fucking Ryan Garcia.
Oh, Ryan Garcia wants to fight.
Yeah, he wants to fight him. And they're going to do it. Like, they're going to do... First, they're going to do MMA. And Sugar Shane, O'Malley's like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, come on. And Garcia is super delusional. He's like, I'm going to whoop your ass, and then we're going to go do boxing. I'm going to whoop your ass in boxing.
Bro. They're two different worlds. We've seen this. We've seen it. It's two different
also,
worlds.
like, what has he trained? Has Garcia trained?
No, but I'm just saying, we've seen it multiple times, right? Conor with Mayweather didn't do that great, right?
Right.
And then fucking Ben Askren versus Jake Paul didn't do that great.
Right.
Who else? Woodley versus Paul didn't end that great. These are MMA fighters aren't used to that kind of duration, right? Because boxing is a lot longer than an MMA fight.
Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
And so, you got what on exhibition 3-minute, is it 3-minute rounds or 2-minute rounds?
For exhibition?
Yeah.
It's usually 2 minutes.
Yeah, like 10 2-minute rounds, right? 8 to 10.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And so that's like,
or
a
less.
lot. Yeah. And so, and then an exhibition for an MMA is 3 and 3, right? 3-minute or 5-minute rounds, right? No, they're not 5-minute rounds.
No, probably 2 minute or 3 minute.
For UFC, I'm saying.
Oh, for UFC?
Yeah.
5-minute rounds. Yeah.
Yeah. So 3 5-minute rounds. So it's 15 minutes. So it's
with less breaks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking up Ryan Garcia and like
his MMA career.
Well, just seeing like what he had done. I guess in 2022, which is like a year and a half ago or some shit, he started training jiu-jitsu.
Oh, okay.
So, but I mean, Sean O'Malley's not going to wrestle with you, bro.
Yeah.
He's going to fucking kick your teeth in.
Yeah. And it's different gloves.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You're playing with 2-ounce gloves or something, like 3-ounce gloves.
Yeah. See, maybe that's part of the problem is like with Jake Paul. That's the whole thing. He didn't go through the ranks, dude. He took some back entrance by being a gigantic YouTuber with a huge following.
Yeah.
Which is kind of a weird thing nowadays in 2024 where you can have a huge following. You can do anything you want.
Yeah.
You can be a weirdo. You know what I mean? You can get people.
Well, I mean, look at his brother, Logan. He went into the WWE, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
He's a wrestler now.
Yeah. A lot of people do that.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
I watched an interview with Ronda Rousey.
A recent one?
Yeah. And like she was like crying and upset, saying that she gave everything to the sport of UFC and this and that, and that they just like turned their cheek to her. And that she says she hasn't been to a UFC event since she lost.
Who was that? She got beat up a couple times.
Yeah.
Right.
But she hasn't been since her last fight to a UFC fight, like attended one either, like in person.
Yeah.
Which is wild to think, because I didn't think about that. I was like, oh yeah, I haven't seen her.
Because she's definitely a big part of the history. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
I wonder why. She took some ass whipping. See, that was one of those delusional things, though.
Yeah.
She thought all of a sudden she could trade with people and that she could box.
Yeah.
And that was a problem for her. Like Holly Holm.
So I can just racked her with that kick.
Shit out of her, bro. Like that, you don't stand a chance because that's what these people do.
Yeah.
So for Ryan Garcia, and she was an MMA fighter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But just because she wasn't skilled in that one area, she could throw people around, though, dude.
I just remember those arm bars, dude. Like the quick arm bars, right?
So fast.
Yeah.
So fast.
Done.
Uh-huh. No, I think she's worthy of respect. Ronda Rousey was one of the greatest of all time.
Bruce Leroy loved Ronda Rousey.
Yeah, I bet he did. I bet he did. Yeah. There are some hot fighters, dude. There are some hot female fighters. None of them are super good, though.
No. Yeah. That's a trade, right?
Yeah.
It's a trade-off.
Yeah, you can't get both.
In the MMA world, they say no. Not Ugg. Not Ugg.
Yeah. See, and that's where it's the most apparent. I don't understand how people... First of all, you have your loonies who can't see like the transgender thing. Like, in a sport like MMA, right? With Fallon Fox, that whole thing that happened. That's been a while now. That was a long time ago.
Yep.
But to think about that, it's very clear to most people. But you still have people who say, no, you have to respect Fallon Fox as a female or whatever. Just going in and just murdering female fighters.
Yep.
Because people don't want to talk about the fact that there's a fucking difference between men and women. And there's something to say for the gender that you're biologically born as. We can't just change that or just pretend like it's something totally outside of my biology. It's a mental state. I encourage people to write in. If you feel differently, please.
Yeah, so Fallon Fox is 5-1.
Yeah. Who's that badass bitch who beat Fallon Fox?
Ashley Evans Smith.
Beat her?
TKO.
Whoa.
In round 3.
Whoa. That's a badass right there.
What does Ashley Evans Smith look like? Yeah, she's 6-6.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. Or like all the swimming records, right? They're just being blasted away.
Oh, yeah.
I don't understand how we're all okay with this. Or like how you're in trouble if you don't go along with all this shit. I don't understand it, Pierce.
Well, it's like
it's not fair.
So in other sports, right? Football, hockey, basketball. You know, you put I mean, I'm not saying that, I'm not saying, but I am saying, like, it's not the same, bro. You put a WNBA player in with an NBA fucking,
right,
playing with dudes.
Right. And there's a spectrum, sure. Yeah. You may have like this top fucking supernatural female that's a better player than some of the men. It does not mean that a man is always going to be like a better player.
Yeah.
But overall, come on, just because there's overlap, there's a huge difference for the most part.
Yeah.
Which we've seen stuff like that. What was it when there was some soccer game where they did that, where they had like they were like the world champion women.
It was the USA women versus like a couple of dudes like overseas in Premier League.
Yeah,
and they just got fucking worked.
Yeah,
and like one dude like took like 5 of them on and passed them on and then scored a goal. And so yeah.
That's what I mean. It's like, and it's no big deal, and it doesn't mean superior, but it means different.
Yeah,
right.
Actually, Franz sent me that video too.
Oh yeah,
of the dude like just cooking the female soccer players.
He just sent me a video. I haven't watched it yet, but it was like something about why Catholicism is the only real religion or something.
Of course he did. Of course he sent you that.
Maybe because we've talked about Christianity and Catholicism or whatever, whichever's which. I'll give that a watch here, Fran, if you're listening. We'll see how it goes. What time is it? Why don't we talk? You know what? I don't have a way to look at them though, Pierce. So you're gonna have to lead me today.
Yeah,
talk a little bit about the fun facts.
Yeah. So again, fun facts. You want them? Email. Go to the website, MikeandTonyShow.com, and get those out to you. And yeah, or you just Google Mike and Tony Show, and it's right there.
Mm-hmm.
Submit some stuff to us.
Yes, indeed, sir.
But here we go. So today, the future, past, now. Hard to explain that. Is National Smile Day. Okay. And then also I have some presidential facts in here because of the recent news of number 45 getting 34 convictions.
Unbelievable.
So it takes 11 muscles to help us frown.
It is wild how many muscles are in the face.
Yeah.
Right?
It's crazy.
There's so many different muscles that control your face.
Yeah. Abraham Lincoln was 6 feet 4 inches tall, making him the tallest U.S. president.
Yeah, I saw that. You're always my reference. I was like, damn, he's a little taller than Pierce.
Yeah.
That's a tall fucking guy.
Barely taller than Trump, too. 'Cause they say he's 6'3" as well.
Yeah. You don't think he is?
No, and he's not. He's also not 220 pounds, bro.
No. I don't think he's 220 pounds either.
I'm 230 pounds.
Yeah.
And he's bigger than me.
But I have seen him standing next to some people.
Yeah, he's tall. He is tall for sure, yeah.
Yeah, you just don't think quite 6'3"?
I don't think it's 6'3", yeah.
Exaggerating?
Yeah.
Okay.
36 million years ago, penguins were about 5 feet tall.
How long ago?
36 million years ago.
Wow. Big ass penguins.
Big ass fucking. I mean, some emperor penguins, right? Aren't they like 3 feet tall, something like that? Those big emperor
They're pretty
penguins.
big. Yeah. Those are the biggest ones.
Yeah.
Probably about 3 feet, something like that.
Here we go. Criminal candidates often have a higher success rate than political candidates without criminal convictions.
So, in other words, the system is corrupt. The people who break the rules do better.
You don't say. You don't say?
Yeah,
you don't say. You can still run for president while in prison.
That says it all.
In California, it is legal for a concerned citizen to break into a hot car if there is a dog inside and it appears to be in danger. You just go into somebody's car and like fucking BAM! Just break it open.
Yeah. We've all seen that.
Yeah.
Makes me think of The Office. What was it in The Office? They were rescuing something. Do you remember that?
I don't remember that.
There's some episode where they broke the window open. I can't remember. Somebody could tell us. What else you got, Pierce?
Crying is good for your health, flushing unhealthy bacteria out of your body, strengthening the immune system, and relieving stress.
Yeah. It releases all those endorphins.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a hard time crying. I don't know. I do. Like every now and again, something will hit me in a weird way, but I've told you that.
Not even if you watch a movie, like you're like, oh my God.
More that, I guess, than about real shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I always told you that. Like my dad died and my mom told us, my sister bawled and stuff. I was like, I never really cried, bro.
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, damn. And I loved him. You know what I mean? It was like a big feeling, but all of a sudden I start tearing up.
Damn, dog, you cold.
Yeah, is that what it is? I don't even know. I don't mean to be like that.
The 18th president of the United States, Ulysses S. Grant, was given a $20 speeding ticket for riding his horse and buggy too fast down a street in Washington, D.C.
It's so ridiculous. God, see that? Look how much the perspective of what is fast has changed.
Yeah, right.
Compared to now. Driving a Tesla down the freeway, taking the bullet train in Japan.
Taking a Tesla down the freeway without you driving it itself.
Right.
Yeah.
You're reading a book.
21 mimetic facial muscles are attached to your skin to create facial expressions.
How many?
21.
I actually thought it was more.
Yeah, it's crazy.
In your whole face?
Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, the White House website. That White House first website went online in October 1994 during President Bill Clinton's administration.
Yeah, I feel like I remember that.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah,
because remember it was Al Gore. He invented the internet.
Oh, God.
He was,
I forgot about
Clinton's vice president.
Yeah, good. Yeah, that's right.
This one is a little disturbing. Child marriage is currently legal in 43 U.S. states.
What does that mean? A child can marry an adult?
Yeah, bro. The only states that have it completely banned, the only states that have completely banned child marriage are Delaware, Massachusetts, Minnesota, New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, and Rhode Island.
Wait, so in Colorado?
Yeah, you can
marry a kid.
Yeah, Jesse can go get married to some 30-year-old dude.
Bro.
He's like, don't say that. Don't you say that.
God.
Yeah, Callie can get married to? No, she does not have any. That person will die.
Yeah. Sooner than expected. Because everybody dies, right?
Yep. George Washington's dentures were not made of wood, but rather of ivory, gold, and human and animal teeth.
Okay.
So human and animal teeth.
Can you imagine that?
Dude, I want some wild ass like animal teeth in my mouth. Like I want some tiger fucking canines.
Good Lord. Can you imagine the dude's breath?
Oh,
back then, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, most people died because of poor
infections in their teeth,
in their teeth,
gums.
And,
what's so close to your brain?
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yep.
You get an infection right there, you fuck around. That's the thing. People underestimate that. People die from that shit
just for not brushing your teeth. People died from not brushing their teeth.
Mm-hmm.
That's wild.
Yep. If you go back far enough in human history, it's like the most common way people die.
Yeah. That's ridiculous.
I know.
He just didn't want to brush his teeth. Fucking tell your kids that. Anybody that has kids that listen to the show, and we know that's our demographic because we're old. Just tell your kids. Back in the day, fucking people died.
Yeah.
From not brushing their teeth.
Yeah. Fuck around, find out.
Yeah, fuck around and find out. You can face up to 300 days in jail if you're found in contempt of court 10 times.
I was going to ask you because I read that one. What does contempt of court mean exactly?
Like just being out of hand.
Like you're offending the judge, or you're like saying
like
smart
that,
ass shit.
You're in contempt. You're in contempt of the court.
And if they say that, it goes on record. It's
Yeah.
like you're officially in contempt of the court at that time. Okay.
So 10 times. You get 300 days in jail.
It's like basically almost a year.
Yeah.
10 months.
Yeah. This one was awesome. Pirates wore eye patches to have one eye adjusted for the top deck and the other adjusted for the darkness when going below deck.
So it's not because they're all missing eyes.
No, bro. Right?
What?
That is wild. That is wild, right? So they use one eye. It's obviously it's covered, right?
Okay.
And then when they went under the deck, they probably switch eyes. And then that eye that was used to the dark.
Because it takes a while for your eye to adjust.
And that eye was already in the fucking dark this whole time under that eye patch, bro.
Oh
you get into that dark and it's like, bam, you're already there.
Dude. I
Fucking
never knew
pirates
that shit.
Fucking pirates were apex predators back in the day.
Dude, that's why I love fun facts, Pierce.
Isn't that wild?
That is wild.
I always
assumed it was like in a sword fight or some shit. You know what I mean? They lost an eye.
Scurvy. They got scurvy.
Yeah, that's what it was. Some kind of STD, probably.
STD. I got cum in my eye. Oh my god. Oh my god. James Monroe, the 5th president, was the first president to have an outdoor inauguration in Washington, D.C., which was held on the site of the current Supreme Court building.
Well, because they have that now, but where's it at? It's like, don't they do it? They do it outdoor now.
Yeah.
The inauguration always. I don't know exactly where.
But he was the first one to do it. Number 5. Isaac Newton's Principia Mathematica contained a simple calculation error that went unnoticed for 300 years. A college student found it.
Whoa.
Right?
Did he get extra credit?
Right. He got an honorary. Like, fuck it. You graduate, bro. You are a fucking doctorate of math. Right? You are.
You fucking graduate immediately.
Yeah, immediately. You're done.
Oh my gosh.
Lips are red due to the number of tiny capillaries just below the skin's surface. Blood in the capillaries contains oxygen, creating it red.
I wonder why. It's like that.
It's so thin. That's what I said. The skin is so thin.
But what's the purpose? The evolutionary purpose?
I don't know.
Yeah. That is the thing with the fun facts too. They always lead to more curiosity.
Yeah.
If you're sitting by yourself, you know what I mean? You can spend like 6 hours.
Yeah.
Just deep diving all the interesting ones.
Humans put a man on the moon before they put wheels on luggage.
That's very interesting to think about.
We have all the fucking technology. We're sending people to the moon. And here we are just like fucking carrying
lugging
around.
our
luggage
suitcases everywhere.
Lugging it around. Luggage.
Oh, God. We're getting ready to do that. We got to start packing for the Philippines.
Oh, man.
It's coming soon. Well, except right now. I'm in the Philippines if you're listening to this.
Yeah. How many bags did you take with you? By yourself?
Half a bag.
One pair of underwear. Inside and out.
Survival in the Philippines.
Let's see here. Martin Van Buren, number 8, owned 2 tiger cubs as pets, which were given to him as a gift from the Sultan of Oman.
Whoa. Owning wild animals like that is always weird.
Yeah.
We've talked about that before.
Yeah.
Because lots of people do it. People like exotic
bro.
animals or whatever.
And it's like I want to say we when you go to I remember going to the Keensburg Big Cat Sanctuary.
Yeah,
and,
you're right,
and they had told us it's like a $50 license to get an exotic pet. That's all.
$50.
$50 to get a fucking exotic pet license. And they were saying, if you go on the black market, you can get a tiger for $800.
And there's no kind of check. Like, you don't have to take a test. You don't have to pass any kind of.
No.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That seems crazy. And that's how we get like wild species out, you know.
Yeah, that's and
End up out
again,
in
that's
the
going to
wild.
happen with my bank robbing gig.
Oh yeah.
It starts off with a $50 license to own fucking
Is there a
tigers.
date
bro.
etched in for this yet, or
Panther. Oh, once I become a cyborg,
it's way down the road
then I'll get my $50.
when you're the bionic man?
The bionic man,
Yeah, I don't think I'd want to do that.
and then by then I'll probably be able to like fucking mind control animals, right? Who knows?
Who knows? Who knows?
Let's see here. William Henry Harrison, the 9th president, delivered the longest inaugural address in history. It was a 105-minute speech without a hat or overcoat on March 4th, 1841. After developing pneumonia, he died in the White House exactly 1 month later, becoming the first president to die in the White House.
Oh, that's so.
All because of his fucking long-ass address that he did.
Being long-winded can really have some bad consequences, dude. I'm gonna take a note on that one.
Eating your food slowly helps you eat less and lose weight, actually. This is because it takes 20 minutes for your gut to suppress a hormone called ghrelin and release anti-hunger hormones. So eating slowly gives your brain the time it needs to receive these signals.
Mm. That's an important thing to consider about digestion, is that it happens slowly.
Yeah.
I feel like we all feel like we're dumping food just like down a dumpster. You know?
Yeah.
And you're just
It's
like,
like, it's in there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, no, give it a minute. You'll get full later.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always feel like with ramen or like pho, you eat it like right away, right? You know, it's liquid and noodles
Sure.
and meat, right?
Yep.
And you're like, oh, I'm so full. But bro, I feel like immediately after, like that full feeling, you're just like, oh my God, I'm kind of a little hungry now. Because you figure it's like it's a lot of
Yeah.
liquid, right? You pee
Right.
it out.
Yeah, that's probably a big part of it.
And so now you just
Imagine.
fucking have just only noodles and meat in your stomach. And you're like, God damn it. Like
My
that-
kids, dude, they love ramen.
Yeah.
My kids, it's like their favorite food in the whole world. I can only do so much. When I was a kid,
Same.
I liked it.
Same, dude.
Like, here and there, okay.
Yeah,
sure.
that's Callie. Callie loves ramen. And you're just like, dude, I'm kind of done, bro.
They
Like,
can't get enough.
Yeah.
And all the different types.
Yeah.
Like, it all tastes kind of like ramen to me. I
No,
don't
no, no. Yeah, like,
I mean, there's definitely good ones.
yeah.
Like going to like a good ramen restaurant
Yeah.
or something. But
Yeah. Mosquitoes bite people. Remember we were talking about that earlier. I'm like a buffet for mosquitoes, bro. Mosquitoes bite people with type O blood nearly twice as often as those with type A.
are you type O?
I don't know, actually. Do you know your blood type?
No.
Yeah.
I feel
We are
like
we are
why
40
do-
years old, bro.
Why do we not know
Just-
our blood type? That should be like, and especially when I think of all the blood tests I've had.
yeah.
Like nobody ever told me what the fuck I had.
No, they don't tell you because you know why?
Why?
It's a separate test. Because I've asked that before, Dollar.
Why?
I don't know why it's a separate fucking
can't
test.
tell you're looking
you can't
at
just be
everything?
like you can't just be like bloop. Oh yeah, no, you're O. Like he doesn't do that. But like because they're testing for other things. Because I've asked that before at the doctor. So I'm like, hey, what's my blood type? Well, we don't test for that. Like, well, it doesn't tell you. Like
You can't just look at it and go, oh, it's that type.
I don't know. I'm not a phlebotomist. I'm not a doctor. Obviously, we're not doctors.
We are not doctors.
Yeah, but
Always to be clear
yeah,
about that.
I am fucking 42 years old, Dollar, and I don't know what my blood type is.
I know. I wonder how many people actually know what their blood.
I should text my mom right now and see if she knows. I mean, I'm sure my mom knows, right?
Because I feel
Obviously.
like I asked my no. Well, that's what I thought. My mom didn't know either.
just we're gonna text my mom live on the show, everybody. I'm gonna say, Mom, what's my blood type? Oh, it's 940.
Oh, is it 9:40 already?
Yeah. What's my blood type? My mom's definitely asleep, bro.
Dude, there's so much good technology for medicinal stuff now, like to understand, like all these different tests that cost like thousands of dollars to find out about yourself. I really want to know my biological age,
Your biological age?
bro, because I was listening to a podcast.
Oh, yeah. And they're talking about, just like all the things that your body has gone through.
Yeah,
So,
and did I tell you though that because it's like a fitness podcast, so they're
Yeah.
all super fit. But when they did it, they were surprised. But 2 out of 3 of them have smoked weed for a long time,
Yeah.
And those two were actually quite a bit older than their age. And they're super fit, 6-packs. They eat really healthy diets, everything.
Because it's still smoking.
It's still smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there's additional studies too, Pierce. It's not even just that. It's additionally now stuff's coming out about actual cannabis. I just read in Nat Geo an article about tying it to heart disease.
Oh, man.
I know, bro. I'm like, should I kick the habit? I don't know. It's my only fucking vice, dude.
It is, yeah. You gave up drinking. You did all that stuff.
Yeah.
You're eating better.
Can't be perfect.
Yeah.
But still.
No.
I don't have a heart attack either.
Yeah. So I did ask my mom. I said, what's my blood type? Oh, and to clarify, nothing's wrong. Just curious. Because, right, that's a weird message to get at 10 o'clock at fucking night. Mom, what's my blood type?
I need a transfusion.
Mom, what's wrong? Oh, nothing. I was wondering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see if she texts back. No, I don't know. I bet you the average person does not know their blood type. I don't think so. At least that's what. Maybe I'm just telling myself that. Because in your 40s, you should for sure.
Yeah.
Know your
I know what
blood type.
Callie's is. Hers is A positive because that's what Tiara is, and A positive, I guess, is like if someone is A positive, then it's their offspring is going to be A positive.
Oh, because it dominates.
Yeah,
or whatever.
Something like that. Yeah.
Would you know if you were A positive? Have you known at some point what your blood type was?
No, I don't.
I know. I don't think
I feel like I've also given blood. I've given blood once.
Yeah. Do they?
I don't think they fucking tell you.
If
either,
they don't
dude.
tell you on a regular blood test, they're not going to tell you when they take
when they're
blood
just taking it
from
out of you.
you.
Yeah, they don't care. They're just like, thanks.
Yeah. Actually, that's such a weird concept when you stop and think about it. Like the blood, like the life system in our, like the life liquid in our body or whatever. You know what I mean? And how complicated it is. You've got like the heart pumping blood throughout your body, and then you have all the whatever the other stuff's called. I don't know my medical terms, but the blood coming back up to the heart to be filtered again and then repumped through. It's such a complicated thing, and to think that we can take that out of our bodies and give it to somebody else whose supply is low.
Yeah.
And to me, I've told you before, that's like one of my most horrific ways. I would never want to die that way, bleeding to death. And I'm sure it's not that bad. Like you probably just pass out or whatever. But the idea, like I get nauseous thinking about it. Like, oh, no, keep the blood inside your body.
Well, I mean, again, all those fucking people that are like, blood is blue. Blood is blue. Like, no, dude, your blood is.
I think I've been one of those people.
What? Dollar? No.
I always thought that. I thought it was blue when it's inside your system, and then outside once it's contacted
You're not
with
a fucking
oxygen,
alien, Dollar.
it turns.
Like,
No.
If you were to get split in half right now, you're not going to be bleeding blue.
So that's not true. That when your blood connects with oxygen, it turns red.
No.
Oh, that's all bullshit. That's a myth.
There's red blood cells already, Dollar. They're called red blood cells already. Yeah.
You should. That should be a fun fact, Pierce.
What the thing is like your veins, right? Like because the veins are green and blue looking, right?
Yeah.
But but what that all is just light, and the way your skin refracts the light and makes it look. And so, your veins aren't actually like,
Oh, that's so weird.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it looks blue.
Oh, she is awake.
Oh, cool. She texted you back?
Yeah, she says, not sir. Sorry.
I told you. It didn't work for me either. I don't know where you get that information. You have to like pay some money. That's what I mean. But that's what I was saying is there's so many tests. Even just to know your blood type, you probably have to pay something to get some extra test. And insurance is like, you don't need to fucking know that. We're not covering that. You figure it out. But there's all these other things like all the cutting edge science that you hear about.
Yeah.
But it's not really that accessible unless you're got lots of money. Because it's like thousands of dollars for these tests. Like if you want to find out your biological age, how old am I compared to my years?
Is that a lot of money?
Yeah, it's like $3-4 grand. Dude.
What?
Yeah,
nah.
I know, right? And plus, it depressed the shit out of me. And then I'd quit smoking weed. I'd be like, "Oh my god, bro, I'm 63." If it was actually, I would want to know if it was.
You
that
would go
bad.
full granola dollar. You'd be like, "I gotta change everything.
Shave my head.
I'm now a vegan.
I'm full Buddhist now." Fucking, I'm going to Tibet tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you can't. You can't live life perfect. And something's going to get you at some point.
Yeah.
No matter what you do.
Well, and it's also that one wild ass white blood cell that just goes fucking rampant.
Yeah, I know.
Cancer.
I know. That's the wild card. That's what I think we said. I think I said that on the podcast. Yeah. That's the wild card. There's no predicting it.
No.
Like, what we do know is there's a shit ton of toxins in the environment.
Yeah.
All kinds of shit that causes cancer. I think about little things too. That's the other thing, because you can't be perfect, right? I'm OCD. Like, it's a joke with me and our supplies person at school because I constantly am like, hey, I need some more Clorox wipes. Went through the last one. She's like, you're the only one I give 2. Like every time I give you some, I give you 2.
She like looks at you and she's like, here. You're like, oh, thanks. She's just like sneaking it to you.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm
one
sure
day someone's going to catch you in the hallway, Dollar. She's going to be giving you fucking 2 Clorox wipes things, and someone's going to be like,
how come I didn't get 2?
Why did Tony get 2 Clorox wipes?
That's not right.
That's not right. I need 2 Clorox
because he's leadership. See how you guys are? You only take care of your own. Yeah. No, but I'm sure I don't wear gloves. You know what I mean? I'm using Clorox wipes all the time, wiping down student desks and stuff.
That has anything to do with that, Clorox?
Oh, I'm guaranteed, bro. Bleach and all that shit.
Just absorb it in your skin, dog.
Yeah, I'm actually really curious. I sort of want to Google that and just find out, like, does Clorox cause cancer? Just find out.
Everything causes cancer, Dollar.
Okay, Pierce. So,
Uh-oh.
It's not working out for me. It says it started with 2 words: the myth. Isn't bleach a carcinogenic chemical? The fact: no. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention has concluded that bleach does not cause cancer. Hold on, who did though? But who did?
The CDC.
Do we trust the CDC? These motherfuckers with COVID and all this nonsense.
It's just a cold now. It's just a cold now.
It's really what's going on now. That is what's happening. I don't know. I don't know who to trust. That's part of the problem, Pierce. Who do you trust anymore?
Yeah.
Who do you trust? What for actual information? That's we're all connected. Information's at our fingertips, and now everybody's gotten so good at fucking fooling everybody.
Yeah.
And just having bullshit out there all the time, manipulating populations, tapping into our instincts and our desires. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, like, right. Keto's the best diet. No, carnivore diet is the best. And like all this kind of stuff. And it's just,
Right. There's always teams involved.
Yeah.
There's always teams. You have to be in a certain group. This is your tribe.
Yeah.
This is your group. Nah, we're beyond all that, Pierce. We're just living in the Mike and Tony world.
I do my own research. I try out shit myself.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Nothing better than good old experience, my friends. It's a couple of old dudes talking about it. And then Tony died the next morning.
He was eating a vegetable. Oh, dang.
That is true for me. Like, I haven't died. Wait, hold on. Wrong way to start the sentence. Sometimes when I eat spinach, I don't know if I've told you that before, like I get like a little bit of an allergic reaction. Raw spinach. If I cook it.
But I love the taste.
I do. But if I cook it, it's all good. And kale, I don't do kale though.
Huh.
Kale's like straight up.
Why?
It makes me itchy, and I feel like I'm eating like one of those like prickly leaved things. I'm like, this is too
the weed.
I'm like, there's no way my body's breaking this all the way down. It's just like a fabric, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's supposed to be good for you though.
Dang, dude. Now we're talking about our ailments when when I swallow bread, Dollar, it's hard to go down sometimes. I get stuck right here.
Is that true though?
Actually,
it's true, bro. Bread?
Sometimes, yeah.
I've had that same experience.
Yeah, but I get like lightheaded, dude.
Oh shit!
Like it's like pressing on like a vein or something.
Is it a particular kind of bread?
I don't know. It's just bread. Like, yeah, no, I'm not lying, dude. Like, I know. Sometimes I do it. Like, I believe you. I'll sit there and I'm like, oh, dude, and like I can't drink anything because then it's like it just sits there. But then sometimes I will force a drink and push it down, and then that's when I get lightheaded.
See, that happens.
There's fucking probably something wrong with me.
I don't know if I get lightheaded, but that does happen to me. Except for me, I can drink.
Yeah,
I always do. Like if I don't have water, I'm fucked. I just sit there like, oh, come on,
go down.
But I'll just go, and it's like for a second, and then and it passes through. Is there something wrong with us?
I think we're old, dude.
It's like. We got your results back. It's general H. You're an old fart, bro. Yeah. And sorry.
We just lost all our progressive listeners and all our 40 and on are still sticking with us because they're like, yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah. No, us old dudes still bring shit to the table because we were raised in a different time, bro. People need to man up. Yes, I'm saying it. Man up. Or woman up. Whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Human up.
Human up.
Human up.
Up your human. How about that?
Oh. It's on the podcast now. It's trademarked, it's copyrighted. Boom.
Bumper sticker.
Yeah. Up your human.
Up your human.
Up your human.
Wait, hold on. This could be taken the wrong way. Up your human. Up your... Don't say it too many times.
Yeah.
It starts to
the
get weird.
context is gross. Up your human, or even sounds like offensive. Up your human.
I know, exactly. Yeah, that may not be our best work, Pierce. So if you want that one, anybody out there, we're not copyrighting.
I was trying to think, like, what would be an alternate then? Yeah, I don't know.
And we're coming up with bumper stickers at this point. These mystery episodes, you don't know what the fuck's going to happen. Who knows?
We're just winging it.
We're just winging it.
I was just looking at your little Post-it note thing over there. It is getting larger. I've noticed.
I haven't put one in there in a very fucking long time.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe
you started strong. It looks like then you started strong, dollar.
Yeah, well, the idea—that's the whole thing. The idea wasn't to fill it up. It was that I was a place where I was feeling stuck and down.
Oh,
and so then I start you realize like, hey, bro, there's wins every day. Like, look at that. You wouldn't have put it in there if it wasn't something that was like, hey, that's a good thing in your life, right? So it worked when I needed it, and it's always there if I need to go back to it. But
there you go.
Yeah, but I got what is it? 2/3? Can you see it in the camera? Oh, you sure can. Right there. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a half. It's a little over half. I would say it's a little over half.
Yeah, maybe not 2/3.
Half a year, right? It's half the year so far.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it was all done real quick.
You're on track, dollar.
It was almost like a practice, though. I think it was just something I needed to do. You know what I mean? To like realize, like, hey, there's good shit happening. And then once you get going, you don't feel like you need it anymore. But yeah.
Did the wifey send you that link for that Working Genius thing yet?
No, I asked her about it.
He
said you were going to send it to me, and she just laughed. I was like, well, you're not going to send it to me?
She's like, no, we already know, dollar.
Yeah, we already know exactly.
You're the complete opposite of us.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it's me and Tiara. I guarantee.
Our frustrations are your strengths.
Personality tests are interesting. I think it gets rid of the old idea of like an IQ.
Yeah,
I don't really like that. How could you sum up intelligence into one measurement? Right? People are different. They're smart at different things.
Yeah.
I mean, there's like think about that dude. Who's that guy who? I can't remember what's going on with him exactly, but he can memorize. He's that guy that goes up in the helicopter, and he like can just look at a whole city, and then they land. And he just draws the whole fucking thing.
Well, that's like those people that are on the spectrum, right? They have partial like Asperger's or full on Asperger's, stuff like that, right? Yeah. And they can, do that shit, dude. Like just from memory. That's wild.
It just makes you wonder about the possibility of the human mind when people can log that kind of information.
Well, because that's what they say with people that are, autistic or have Asperger's, stuff like that. They are using the parts of the brain that normal people cannot obtain.
Can't access.
So that's wild.
That is wild. That's why I say it makes you wonder about what's the potential for a human brain.
Or it even happened in our evolutionary like stuff that like stopped us from using that part. Maybe a long time ago, dollar. That we had advanced brains and we could do that. Right?
And we forgot.
And no. And then the people there was a superior race of people, and they were like, nope, we can't have any more fucking smart people like us. We got to dumb these people down. And started like introducing them to like other things and not using those parts of the brain.
Maybe.
And now they're all fucking floating around in the sky because they're our masters and the aliens.
Right, and they're coming soon to make us all get in line. The one thing for sure is that there's all kinds of stuff that does cause dumbing down. Stuff in the water, all the pollutants, chemicals, plastics. Everybody's got plastic everywhere.
Everywhere.
They found
microplastics in fucking glaciers. That have been, around for millions of years.
What they found it was some ridiculous stat for men too. In their testicles. It was like 98%.
What?
Yeah,
98% fucking plastic in my
something
nuts?
like that. Yeah, here, let me look. You want to look it up?
Damn it, dollar.
Look it up. Just like a percentage of dudes who test positive for plastics,
microplastics, right?
Microplastics in their testicles. Sure, it's scary shit. Like how we make all this shit because it's convenient, but we don't realize the consequences and how it doesn't jive with our bodies and our health. All the shampoos.
Researchers have detected that microplastics in human testicles, whether it's our bloodstreams, brain, or lungs, microscopic fragments of plastic seem to turn up every single time we scour a new crawler of the human body.
Interesting, right?
Tiny shards of plastic found in human testicle studies shows. These plastics are often nanoscale, so they're nano. So they're super tiny then. Less than half a micron. Damn, dude, but still.
Wow.
Fucking plastic nuts, rubber balls.
Yeah, we always find a way to stick the landing. Eventually you get there. Yeah, bro, 191 episodes. Oh, no.
Mystery.
Oh, I don't know.
Mystery, yeah.
Oh, and now people will know exactly when we recorded this.
Damn it, dude.
So, I know, I fucked it up.
Yeah.
I'll edit it out. Not really. I'm not going to do that.
But with that dollar, this is a wrap. Cheers.
Cheers.